to take a look at the black spot on the Sun as seen at Neumayer Station and other places around the world. I'm going to show you some video that I took from my location here in New Zealand, not too far from the Antarctic, that were taken within 6 minutes of some of the images that we're going to look at from Neumayer Station. I took this video from my home here in New Zealand. This video was actually taken to demonstrate that despite what some people are claiming on YouTube, the moon is actually visible during the day when the sun is up. I mean, anybody that's really taken a notice of the sky during years gone by would have looked up at the sky and seen the moon. But just like all sorts of claims on YouTube, there are videos saying that the moon should not be in the sky during the day. Well, here it is, and it's quite normal. Nothing unusual about seeing the moon in the sky during the day. But anyway, we're going to use this video to demonstrate something else. We're going to look at those pictures that apparently show a spot in front of the sun as seen from Neumayer Station, and we're going to compare those images with what I see on the sun when we take a closer look. Okay, so we're zooming out from the moon. This video was taken at 3:44 on the 24th of October. Now that's standard time I'm giving you. It was actually taken at 4:44 daylight saving time, but in the interest of simplicity, I'm going with standard time, 3:44, because we're going to be looking at some images from Neumayer Station. Now looking at the sun, we can see the disk, we can see some sunspots there, but we don't see a big black spot in front of the sun. All we see is the sun. We've also got these spots down below which you can see are moving around as I move the camera. I'm also moving the welding lens about now so that you can see that those spots actually move around as I move the welding lens. So that disproves that they're anything unusual. They're just reflections within the lens, and we're also seeing some lens flares in there as well. Here are the images from Neumayer Station starting at 3:30 UTC on the 24th of October, and the sun is just about to rise. Now it's just broken the horizon at 3:50 UTC, and we can see that black disk in front of the sun again as the sun moves over. Now what we're actually seeing here, the black dot is the sun. Okay, if you were to remove all of the glare from the sun, what you would actually see is the size of the black dot, and all that's happening is that the optic chip in the camera is being overloaded by the intense light from the sun, and it's producing a black dot instead of what we would otherwise see as the sun, and the rest of it is just glare. You know, if you hold a welding lens up to the sun, you can actually see how small the disk of the sun really is when you look at it. Okay, now the point of these pictures is that these images were taken at Neumayer Station at about the same time that I was taking the video on the 24th of October. So again, here is the sun that I filmed at 3:44 at exactly the same time as the images that we were seeing from Neumayer. This is the same sun that we're seeing, the very same sun 150 million kilometers away, that was being filmed at Neumayer Station at the same time at 3:40 to 3:50 UTC. This is the same time, same sun. We've got one camera at Neumayer Station, you've got the camera that I'm using here, filming the same sun at the same time. Now, where is the black disk in front of the sun? Here is the image that was filmed at Neumayer Station at 3:50 UTC. In this picture we see a black spot in front of the sun. And here is my video that was filmed at 3:44 UTC of the very same sun. No black spot in front of the sun. Okay, so as I said before, if there really was a black spot in front of the sun, or Nibiru, or Planet X, or whatever you want to call it, then if it was visible from Neumayer Station at 3:40 UTC or 3:50 UTC, then I should be seeing it from my location in New Zealand also at 3:44 UTC. It's not there, and as I say, these black dots are caused by the sensor overloading on the camera, creating a black spot. Again, here is what the sun looks like with all its glare, and when viewed through a welding lens which removes the glare, you can actually see just how big or how small the disk of the sun really is when you remove all of the glare. Here is some more video that I took 2 days later on the 26th of October. This time I've got the iris setting on the camera locked, so that when I zoom away from the sun, we don't get that flaring effect that we saw in my earlier video. With the zoom right out, you can see just how tiny the sun really is without all of the glare. That is how big the sun is when we look at it in the sky. It's only half a degree across. It's the same size as the moon, which is why when we have a solar eclipse, the moon blocks out the sun. Here's that same clip one more time. No black discs, no Nibiru next to the sun, no dual sun or second sun. All we see is the sun. So once again, I hope that puts the black spot next to the sun claims to rest. We've seen two different camera angles, one from New Zealand, one from Neumayer Station, both taken at within minutes of each other, and there's no black disk in front of the sun. Please feel welcome to check out my discussion page on Facebook, Voices of Reason to Explain X or VORTEX. You'll find a link in the description area. Thank you for watching. Hello YouTube. In this video we're going to take a look at the black spot on the sun as seen at Neumayer Station and other places around the world. I'm going to show you some video that I took from my location here in New Zealand, not too far from the Antarctic, that were taken within 6 minutes of some of the images that we're going to look at from Neumayer Station. I took this video from my home here in New Zealand. This video was actually taken to demonstrate that despite what some people are claiming on YouTube, the moon is actually visible during the day when the sun is up. I mean, anybody that's really taken a notice of the sky during years gone by would have looked up at the sky and seen the moon. But just like all sorts of claims on YouTube, there are videos saying that the moon should not be in the sky during the day. Well, here it is, and it's quite normal. Nothing unusual about it.